Simps are destroying the lives of women.
There's one dude on TikTok who gets on my last nerves. I mean, he be pandering so bad. He just say anything for likes and follows. And these chicks be on here just eating it up. He made one video talking about how if a man want to take you on a date, tell him to cash app you $200 before the date to show that he really serious.
What?
Or be telling girls to dudes need to be paying their bills, dudes need to be paying their rent, dudes need to be doing all of this stuff in the talking stage.
Hell to the no, to the no, 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 no. Hell no, no.
Like, if there's men out there that's doing that, that's fine. But don't be pushing a narrative that if a man ain't doing that, then there's something wrong. Because you're putting the wrong idea in women's heads. Because nothing about that is normal. There are dudes out here who like to do stuff like that. And what we like to call those dudes are tricks.
Simps are destroying the lives of women. Today's video is brought to you by the Charles and Charge React channel. Their channel is linked in the description, so go check them out and support them. How are Simps destroying the lives of women? It's shocking how the actions of Simps are causing catastrophic events in the lives of women. And some women are beginning to wake up and realize this. Watch to the end of the video to find out how Simps are destroying the lives of women and what the consequences are for women facing as a result of the actions of Simps. Now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
There's a difference between a man being a provider and a man being a trick. If that man does not live in that woman's household, it is not his responsibility to be paying her bills. If he want to, that's fine, but that is not what makes him a provider. That makes him a trick.
It's funny because it's true.
I mean, let's be honest. There's always going to be a market for men who want to pander to women, because there's always going to be women who you can easily buy simply by telling them what they want to hear. And that's the exact thing I always look to make the big difference when I speak to you guys. It's not just about me telling you everything you want to hear, or us always just shining a light on what women do, because all of the conversations we have, all the topics we discuss, all hinge on the fact that men are being men. Men are living up to the responsibilities and the principles that they are supposed to do and that they are supposed to have in order to be the leaders that they are meant to be. If we don't at least understand or recognize that much, we're pretty much hustling backwards. So fellas, continue working on yourself. Continue pursuing your goals. Continue developing the characteristics and the traits that's going to make you into that high quality, high caliber man that you envision for yourself to be. That way, ultimately, you can call the shots and live life on your terms. Let's roll the next clip.
Paying separate or together?
Together. I'm gonna pay for it.
I know that's right.
Ladies, I want to believe that he's lying, but just in case, smile. Thank you. The whole "it's giving," I know that's right, as he should. It is tacky. It is not cute. Gratitude will always be in style.
I mean, women marry a lifestyle. I mean, because, who's the first one gone when he loses his job? Her. That's like one of the number one indicators that you're going to get divorced is if he loses his job. So that's why they say, like, women can't love in the same way that, like, men can love. Because once you lose what you have, like, a lot of times women leave.
Hello?
Hey, there is available.
Yeah, this is she.
This is Alec with Instagram. How are you today?
I'm good. I don't know why I'm being called regarding this.
Spoke with James earlier today. Me and James have been in contact. He just couldn't break the news to you, so he wanted me to give you a call. Instagram actually came out with some new policies this year for 2023. One of the things that we're taking a look at is taking away verifications, the blue check mark, for accounts that we feel are not meeting our expectations.
No, you guys are not going to take away my verification.
Fortunately, you ended up on the list. So we have a lot of up-and-coming Instagram models, and we feel that your pictures are just not meeting the expectations to have a blue check mark anymore.
I'm not meeting expectations?
Nope, you're not.
What do you mean?
You're still going to have the account. We're just taking away the blue check mark, and we're going to be giving it to another, Instagram model.
No, you guys are not taking it away from me. Who is this? What is your name?
Yeah, Alec with
What
Instagram.
Is your name? I'm not meeting expectations. I worked so hard for my account. I'm way better than all the other girls. Charles, are you kidding me? What the?
I released my workout program yesterday. They take my account for me. Guess what? People are still buying my workout program. And guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Guess what though? Guess what? I'm making more money in a day from my workout program than I am from OnlyFans. God is fucking good. Cause I don't want to do OnlyFans. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do OnlyFans. I don't want to do OnlyFans.
You guys see what the consequences are? Do you see what the consequences are? Do you see what simps have done to women in Western society? I have some of you guys in the comments. And when I talk about, the government cracking down on adult content and requiring verification, when I talk about people under 18 not being allowed on social media, or there being restrictions placed on people under 18 to access social media, some of you guys go ballistic in the comments and start talking about this is constitutional and it's a violation of the Constitution. Bro, it is not your constitutional right to access adult content. All right? It's like you're like, no, it's freedom of speech, man. It's freedom of speech. Are you telling me you have nothing else to do? Nothing else to do than to worry about adult content and the way that it rots our system, it rots our society? Because right now, OF is on, that platform is under investigation by the DOJ, and they're actively working to shut it down. They've been actively investigating it for potentially over 4 or 5 years now, and they are gathering evidence from the very top to the bottom. A number of OF creators have already been contacted by the IRS as a result of not paying taxes, and not only is the IRS and the DOJ investigating OnlyFans, but also the DOJ tax evasion division is investigating them as well. And they were actually doing this prior, evidently, to over 102 members of Congress reaching out to the DOJ and demanding that they investigate the platform. What we are likely going to see is platforms like OF, come 2025 or going forward, they're going to end up behind a wall. So if you want to access adult content, you're going to have to go through a verification system. And a lot of you don't like this. A lot of you are very pissed off about this, that, this type of content will no longer be easily accessible. And you're screaming and hollering over this. I'm thinking to myself, what is wrong with you? And you're like, no, it's about censorship. This is 1984. This is 1984 because you cannot access this rot of society. Like, I mean, really, is this the hill that you want to, give it up all for? Because that shows just where the mind of a lot of guys are, where they don't care about anything or anyone in society, but if you touch their adult content, they are ready to go to war. Okay? These platforms destroy the brains of men, and they destroy the lives of women. They absolutely do. And there's a lot of you that are ready to stand on this hill and end up and give it all on this hill over this garbage, over this trash.
OnlyFans will ruin your life just as badly as corn will, and for less money. Likely. What people don't understand about OnlyFans is it's a lot of fucking work. I made another video on this and let the women that do OnlyFans speak for themselves in the comments. So no, don't do OF. At least with corn, you get a guaranteed check as long as your agent doesn't take it. OF, you're putting your nudes on the internet for the rest of forever in the hopes of possibly one day making $1,000. It's not a better option. Both things will ruin your life. Neither of them pay enough.
Using their pages to try to bait men who are living a certain type of lifestyle and a certain caliber of man, try to bait them into getting into their DMs because they're presenting themselves in a certain type of way. Or it's just a backdoor way to get you to their OF page. Because please believe, for every 2 to 3 women who somehow crack the code and actually end up making some actually decent money off of being an Instagram model, there's still thousands of countless women out there struggle posting every day, just trying to make it, but not getting far. Roll the next clip.
Why would anybody want to deal with you? How about that?
Let's see. I'm intelligent. I'm motivated. I have my own business. I maintain my own lifestyle. I'm not understanding the full scope of your question.
Well, see, that's the problem now, ain't it? You just described yourself as a man. See, you got to understand what the men want. And nothing you said in there was anywhere close to being feminine, beautiful, inspirational, caring, loving. The way you're talking almost sounds like a dude.
Now, guys, think about this very carefully. And Soraya often talks about S to the B. You can check out her channel. If you go to ST, if you Google YouTube, search for S to the B or Soraya Brooks. But I have to talk about Soraya, and she mentioned something very interesting. She also talks about how women can, basically learn how to be, fit, feminine, and friendly. But the thing is that a feminine woman, being a feminine woman, femininity is not something that you could just copy, replicate, and throw on. Modern women are masculines. They were raised with their masculinity. They have boasted about their masculinity. They cannot flip a switch and suddenly become feminine. It's just not going to happen. All right? These are masculines. They are masculines, okay? So a lot of them are trying to enter into their so-called soft girl era right now, where they want to live lives of luxury and comfort and trick guys into, these trick guys, because these men are tricks, into, giving them comfortable lives, so they could walk away from having to work and having to provide for themselves, and they'll have a man that's going to provide everything that they need. They think that they deserve millionaires, and they're trying to wear like pastel colors and talk lower and softer to attract the man. And the crazy thing is, like, they don't get it. They don't get that. Men can see right through this. You're not. And when I say lower, I mean with softer voices. Not with like a deep voice, although a lot of them have that. But no, they're trying to sound more like ladylike, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work, because as soon as a guy basically says, "What do you bring to the table?" They're like, "I am the table." Ha 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 ha. A real man doesn't ask a woman, doesn't ask a girl what she brings. He wants to take care of her. Like, what kind of man are you? Are you a real man or not? Like, guys, these chicks are they are such gamers. They are such gamers. But I mean, we have our answer. Simps are destroying the lives of women by influencing them to do things that will destroy their relationships with men, with themselves, with society, and have a damaging effect on their futures. Simps are leading women down a path of destruction that will, while calling it empowerment, by attempting to influence women to alienate men and degrade themselves for men and for money. This results in women having low self-esteem, fewer dating prospects, and even fewer employment prospects when simps tell them that platforms like OnlyFools is empowering. All right. So Sims are not their friends, and women are beginning to wake up. At least some of them are beginning to wake up and realize, no, these men are only destroying our lives. We need to stop listening to these Sims. Okay. Guys, if you're enjoying the content, consider checking out, consider subscribing to our newsletter for my personal thoughts, insights, and a free copy of my ebook, The Blueprint for Escaping the Rat Race. You can click the link in the description to get your free copy and to subscribe to the newsletter. What do you guys think regarding all of this? Simps are destroying the lives of women. Let me know your thoughts, and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA. I'm walking away, and cheers.